Thank you, Sebastian.
I've got Greg in Ohio. That Greg says he doesn't agree with my position on the goal of life. How you doing, Greg?
I'm okay. I'm just trying to better understand what you mean from it. Maybe I'm remembering a previous episode incorrectly, or change your position, or whatever.
Well, the nice thing is that you and I don't have to agree on what the goal of life is, because my life is my life and your life is your life.
I'm talking about life in general, not necessarily yours and mine.
Okay, so life in general, what reason do we have to think that there is any sort of goal?
That's my question to you. I simply want to know what your position on that is.
I just asked it, literally. I don't think that there is any reason to believe that there is some sort of inherent or intrinsic goal or purpose to life, that my life has whatever goal and purpose I give it.
But in life in general, you don't believe that the goal is to survive or thrive?
The goal for who? From who? So when you talk about a goal, that is an intended outcome. And so there must be some mind that is saying, here is the preferred scenario. And I see no evidence of any mind that I give a shit about with a preferred scenario over my life other than me. I mean, you can come in here, and Lloyd could say, hey, Matt, I've got a new goal and purpose for your life, and it's this. And I can just say, well, I don't care. So
I'm talking about life as in just living, not necessarily talking about your goals in life as far as, I don't know, you want a swimming pool or a job or something. I should have been more specific, apparently.
Well, I don't think that you have been more specific, because this is like the second or third time that you've said that you just mean life. What on earth would make anyone think that life just in general has some externally imposed purpose or goal?
I never said externally.
It has to be externally
proposed purpose, but I'll say based on our history, I would say life wants to survive and wants to thrive.
No. Greg, life is not a thing that has intent or purpose. You said life wants to. There is no thing, there is no entity, life, that wants anything. Wants come from a mind.
Tumbleweed.
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I was actually referring to the sustainability of life and how it evolves and so on. It's strong. It wants to live.
Well,
I say wants, but apparently that's the wrong word to use. And
I want to live, and Lloyd wants to live, and I think you probably want to live too, don't you, Greg? So there's three of us that want to live, but that's not life wanting to live. That's individual minds wanting to live.
But that's all life has done. If we're going to say it started from a primordial ooze or something like that, I don't know. That's all it's done is survive.
Okay. Yes, we are the descendants of survivors.
By chance? I mean, it's...
No, we are the descendants of survivors. The ones that don't want to survive.
If I drop a mug, that doesn't mean the mug wants to be dropped.
I don't understand that point at all.
Well, life is moving in its direction because of, for explainable biological reasons. So, just as when you drop a mug falls because of gravity. It's not because the mug wants to fall, just as life doesn't want to survive. It's built into life to survive. So I don't understand where you're going with this.
That's okay. I believe that Matt mentioned that the goal is to survive or thrive when he debated Jordan Peterson.
Okay. I would need to go back and listen to the context of that discussion, because given what's happened so far, I'm not convinced you accurately understood what I was talking about. But
okay, maybe I did not. But at 1 hour 53 seconds, that's when you started to discuss it.
But so there's an analogous a way to view life in the sense of it wants to thrive, it wants to survive, but that's a metaphor, not hey, there's an actual mind that wants to do this, that is all of life. Life is a mechanical process, as is everything else that is physics and chemistry. And those things that can have offspring and want to have offspring do, and they pass on that desire to have offspring to the ones that come after. But you can't say that life wants something in an actual sense, just metaphorical, describing afterwards. Kind of like when we say, my car just doesn't want to start this morning. We're playing with language a little bit.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Maybe want was a word that is being inserted incorrectly. I don't splice words as much as you do because I don't debate, so I'll give you that. That's fine.
Have we answered your question?
Referring to a quote that you made. I'm simply referring to a quote that you made. And I was simply asking you a question about life because based on history, that's all life has done is survive, and survive in the weirdest places. You go down to the Mariana Trench, which is many atmospheres that human beings can't certainly survive, and life's still there. You go up to one atmosphere at 14.7 psi, where we're all nice and comfortable, plenty of life there, so on and so forth. And it's been this way in some fashion or another. I don't know what the oldest fossil is, 1 billion plus, whatever the heck.
So, hang on, Craig.
It's been around a long time.
Craig. On the planet Earth, is it the case that generally speaking, heat rises?
That is correct.
Does that mean heat wants to rise and heat has as a goal or purpose rising?
No, absolutely not. That's simply a law.
Yep. Got it covered. I got to move on because we're past time, but thanks for the call, Greg. Appreciate it.